Hello everyone. I'm wishing you all very, very well. Today I'm going to be sharing a movement sequence called Spinal Awakening, and so I hope that as you're doing it and afterwards you feel more awake and more energized through your spine and through your core and your ribs and your pelvis and your organs and your muscles and all of that, because that's what it's designed for. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Tracy Renee Stafford and my website is tracyreneestafford.com, and there you can find more videos of stretches, very accessible movement sequences, meditations, and I have a blog on profound self-care, which is always very important, but especially now during challenging times. So I hope you check that out for more resources. The sequence that we're going to do is based on my movement experience of 40 years, 30 of which have been teaching dance, yoga, Pilates, gyrotonics, Barre, meditation, and many other mindful movement forms. And it should be very accessible for most people because we're going to be sitting on the edge of a chair, but you could sit on the edge of your couch or the edge of your bed as well. But just a disclaimer that if anything for any reason doesn't feel comfortable or right, to just pause the practice and to take care of yourself, because I don't know what people are coming in with, and I just want you to be taking care of yourselves and listening to yourselves first and foremost. So, you know, that personal responsibility for you. Because we are going to be moving the spine. If you do have any spinal issues, you might need to reduce the range of motion that we're doing. If you have a vulnerable area, particularly I'm thinking of the neck or the lower back. But for most of us, this should feel very good because we're going to be moving the spine and the torso in the ways that it's meant to move, but that we often don't do during our day. So it should help you feel more resilient in your body and build up more strength and flexibility. Okay, so we'll start. So start off with quite a wide stance, nothing uncomfortable, but just a nice grounded stance with your legs comfortably and very naturally turned out, so you don't need to do anything artificial or unnatural. Okay, so we'll start off with the arms either resting onto your thighs or down by your sides. Lift the abdominals, lift the chest into quite an exaggerated posture, and bow the head down. And we'll start with circling the shoulders. So inhaling as your shoulders go forward and up, and exhaling as they go back and down. And that's our first motion, inhaling forward and up, and exhaling back and down. And we'll do about 4 more. Inhaling as you go forward and up, and exhaling back and down. Link the breath with the movement, inhaling up, and exhaling down. Okay, couple more. Inhaling, linking the breath, and the movement really brings a good harmony into the body and the mind and into your attention. So we're going to finish with the shoulders rolled back and down, so the chest is still quite lifted. Curl your head over to the right shoulder and stay. And staying here, breathe into the left side of your neck. So really imagining that your lungs are not in your chest, but that they're in the left side of your neck. And so you're filling this whole area up as you inhale and relaxing as you exhale. And one more breath, filling up the neck and the shoulder. And exhaling, curl your chin into your chest, go over to the other side. And so now breathing into the right side of the neck. Filling it up as you breathe in, relaxing as you're breathing out. Good, the head is relaxed, the shoulders are down. And now we're going to go side to side. So you'll inhale and stay, and exhaling, curl your chin to your chest. Inhaling over to the other side, and exhaling, curling the chin to the chest. And continue. Inhale when you're at the side, and exhale when you're curling down, and inhaling to the side, and exhaling down. 1 more each way, keeping the rest of the spine really lifted, the shoulders back and down. Okay, good. And then bring your left ear to your shoulder again. We're going to pause here and bring the right arm up overhead. So feel that the elbow is being suspended from a string, like you're a marionette. Let the left arm hang and let the head be really relaxed. So it's a very relaxed position. You're breathing into the right side of your ribs, imagining that the ribs are like a fan, opening as you inhale, relaxing as you exhale. Okay, and then curve forward, and we'll go to the other side. Okay, so now the left elbow is up. You can let the rest of the arm hang. Let the right arm hang, the head relax. Keep even weight on both of your hips all the time, just breathing into the ribs, opening them up like a fan as you breathe in, and breathing out to relax. So we're going to do this side to side. So we'll inhale with the left arm up, and exhale, curve the body forward, and inhaling, right arm up, and exhaling, curving forward. Sweeping the arm forward and up as you inhale, and sweeping it forward and down. And sweeping the arm forward and up as you inhale, and forward and down. And one more of each. Again, keeping even weight on your hips. And exhaling down. And last one. Inhaling, sweeping the arm forward and up. And exhaling down. And then roll up. Okay, so now we'll bring the motion to the pelvis. And so I'll just bring my hands here. So as you inhale, tip the pelvis forward, let the abdomen go forward. And exhaling as you curl the pelvis back, rocking onto the back of your sitting bones. Okay, inhaling as you're going forward, and exhaling as you're going back. I'm just going to turn myself so you can see it a little better. So inhaling, rocking the hips forward, letting the spine arch, and then rocking back, letting the spine round. So it's like if you've done in all fours the cat-cow, where you arch your spine and exhaling round. It's exactly that, but just seated. Okay, and so we're going to keep the movement the same, but I want you to move your hands up to your chest and let the movement be led from the chest. So if you can think, the pelvis is still moving, it's the same thing, but it's like the ribs are in charge. They're going forward as you inhale, and they're going back on your exhale. So it's like there's a string on the breastbone as you breathe in, and then like the breastbone is sinking back. And if it's all right for your neck, just gently looking up a little bit as you inhale, and then a little bit down as you exhale. Inhaling forward, rocking, exhaling back. Okay, so we're going to add using the arms. So if you can rock forward and hold, and just squeeze your shoulder blades together, elbows a little bit lifted, and really feel those muscles in between your shoulder blades squeeze together like a sponge. So we're inhaling here, then exhale as you round back and push your arms forward, and just pause here. So you want your shoulders down and wide. Try and pull your shoulder blades apart so you're really stretching out across your middle back. Okay, so we'll go back and forth. Inhale, squeeze your shoulder blades together, arching the spine. Exhaling, pulling your shoulder blades apart, rounding the spine. Inhaling, squeezing your shoulder blades together. Exhaling round. And if you have shoulder issues and this doesn't feel right, then you can just continue with the movement in the spine like we've been doing. Okay, but if your shoulders are okay, we'll try and take it a little bit further. We're going to inhale as they squeeze together, push your hands out to the sides of the room like you're pushing into the walls. And then exhaling as you round and push the arms forward like you've been doing. Okay, so just that little change. Inhale, squeeze your shoulder blades together, push your arms out to the sides. Exhaling, rounding, pulling your shoulder blades apart. Okay, inhaling, still rocking the hips, still arcing the spine, and exhaling, rounding. And if it's okay for your shoulders, we're going to switch the arms to going up to the ceiling as you breathe in. Open out to the side, and exhaling as they push forward. Okay, so you inhale as you rock forward like you're yawning, pushing your arms up and out, and exhaling as they go forward. Again, if that's hard on your shoulders, just keep them lower, okay? Inhale, rocking the hips and the spine, exhaling, rounding back. Okay, one more time, breathing in like your whole body is yawning, and breathing out. Bring yourself up to sitting. We're going to go into a twist. So have your left hand on the inside of your knee, twist to the right, looking over your right shoulder if you can, and stay here. I'm not going to be doing anything. I'm just going to stay in this position so you can turn your head. Arm is out if that's comfortable. Okay, down is also fine. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, lift your chest, and feel your shoulder blades go down. Okay, and using your left hand on the thigh, gently encouraging a twist. And as you breathe out, relax it. We'll go to the other side. Okay, so the right hand is on the inside of the knee, left arm is out if that's comfortable, or down. Look over your left shoulder, try to stay here. So squeeze the shoulder blades together, lift the chest, and press your shoulders down. And just a little bit pressing on the inside of your right knee. And as you breathe out, relax that. We're gonna go side to side. So start off rounding the spine in that angry cat, pushing your hands forward. We're gonna exhale there, and then inhale as you come up and twist, opening the chest, and exhaling as you're rounding in the center. Come up, inhale, twist, looking over your shoulder, and exhaling, rounding in the center. Inhaling, twist, letting the hips rock forward like before. Exhaling as they're rounding back. Inhaling, twist, lifting the chest, and exhaling, rounding back. We'll do one more at each. Inhaling, twist, exhaling, rounding. Inhaling, twist, exhaling, rounding. Good, and then bring yourself back up to sit and actually up to stand. And so I'm just going to move my chair, but you can keep yours where it is. And with your hands onto the chair, send your spine out. Okay, I'm extending through the shoulders. Okay, but if that's hard on your shoulders, then have your shoulders more, your hands more underneath your shoulders, and just send the spine out so the spine is aiming to be straight or even slightly arched. But if it's comfortable, you can send your arms even further out so there's even more of a stretch through the shoulders. So just make sure that you're finding the stretch that's appropriate for you. And then inhaling as you bend one knee, and exhaling as you bend the other. Okay, inhaling, bending one knee, and exhaling, bending the other. Let the pelvis tilt. Okay, so you should feel there's a shift through your hips, side to side. So it's getting a stretch through the hamstrings, maybe down to the calves, through the lower back, through the hips and the glutes. And again, just a comfortable stretch on your shoulders. If it feels too much, just walk your feet in and just focus on the hips. Okay, and then just to come out of this safely, walk your feet forward and bend your knees, curl your tailbone underneath you, pull your abdominals in, curl your chin in, and roll yourself up one vertebra at a time. Okay, so I hope that feels very good. These days it may be more difficult to visit your massage therapist or physiotherapist as regularly as we'd like. So it's nice to know that there's some ways that we can give ourselves a massage from the inside out and really enjoy the feeling in our own bodies. So I hope that you did. Again, please feel free to send me your questions or your comments. Again, my website is tracyreneestafford.com. Thanks very much for watching and for doing. Take very, very good care of yourself. I'm wishing you well.